Hey everyone, thank you as always for joining me here at Chittarupa Yoga and Fitness. My name is Laura Wilson, and today we're going to try something a bit different, partly because of this, but partly because of some things that I say to you in the live classes all the time. We're going to work just our upper body for cardio today. And in my classes, when I'm in person with you all, I always mention the more you move your arms, the higher your heart rate goes, no matter what your legs are doing. So we're going to put that theory to a test today and just work our whole upper body. We're going to get our heart rate up, not as high as in a regular traditional cardio class, but still higher than just sitting here doing nothing. We're going to wind up working our whole body, our whole upper body, everything from the hips up in the process. So make sure that you have a nice sturdy chair, flat seat on a surface that's not going to slide around on you. Let me know in the comments below, and if you're watching this on a computer or phone, you can leave me some comments underneath the video. Let me know if your heart rate does get up during this session today. And also make sure to check the links that are in the description as well. So when you're ready, let's go ahead and we're going to sit halfway forward on our chair. We want to make sure that our sit bones are secure, and we want to scoop our belly in and up and draw our shoulders down. That way we start with a lengthened spine. And let's just take a few deep breaths in our own way, just to kind of notice. And if you want to check, do a quick heart rate check, go ahead and do it. Just to notice. And we're going to begin with a full spinal warm-up. Exhale forward, inhale up. So be sure to check the links below for more detailed warm-ups if you need that. You should get enough of a warm-up from this. I make sure all my workouts have a full warm-up, work, and cool down so that they're safe for everyone, each individual video. But there's always extra stuff there if you want a longer workout or a more thorough warm-up and cool down. And of course there's stretches. We are going to move our feet this much because I just feel more secure about not falling off the chair when we get to this part of the warm-up. So just moving side to side, seeing how our spine is feeling today. Still checking in with our breath. And let's go ahead and bring it back here. Bring it up, elbow down in front. Like I said, we're going to get everything nice and warm, everything working here. So let's come back to center, and we're going to take it to some pelvic tilts. So just feel your sit bones rolling forward and back, pressing the navel in over and over. This is a seated crunch. If you've ever done crunches lying down on the floor, that's what this feels like. Belly work. So let's go ahead and add some upper body squeeze. So here we go, working our chest and upper back, our abdominals and lower back, hips, so let's start to speed this up a little bit. Coordinate with your breath if you need to. Let's bring this up, and we're going to take it to a jog. Remember, arms only today. We're going to make sure that our feet are hip distant. I'm starting to breathe a little heavier. Like I said, we'll get our heart rate up, not quite as high as moving our whole body, but hopefully high enough that you can see the correlation between moving your arms and doing your cardio. So let's take this to some elbows, half jacks. So here we go, warming up our elbows and shoulders. Let's take it back to our jog. Now one thing we can start to do is get our hips into this. Push the sit bone down, push the sit bone down. That way we get our whole upper body, everything from the sit bones up is a working. You notice how the legs are moving here? They're just following the movement of the hips and the arms. So let's make this big. That's the whole point. And if you notice, starting to breathe through my mouth. Let's do some jumping jacks, everybody's favorite. But we're not moving our legs this time, so maybe they're not so bad. Very good. 2 more. And we'll take it back to the jog. So we're going to stay with the jog. Remember, get your hips in there. We're working our core here too. Get those obliques. Starting to feel a little warm, a little moist. All right, so let's take it back to the pelvic tilts. We're going to add the elbows. So we're crunching our whole front of our body. We can even begin to add some movement at our neck to get our whole spine in this. I don't know about you, but my abdominals are starting to feel tight. Let's take it back to our jog. Make sure to breathe through your mouth if you need to. So let's pick this up to a run. And again, avoid that inclination to lift your legs. Just again, to see how just moving our upper body does it. Let's take it to the jumping jacks. A little faster this time. Finding a pattern for our breath. 2 more. And run. Or fast jog. We'll do a run in a moment. So we want to keep our spine lifting tall. And then we're going to keep it even taller. Elbows up wide. Belly button in. Let's twist and twist. Side crunching, so to speak. Belly button in. Belly button in. Should have brought a towel. So hopefully you're breaking a little sweat too. Let's come back to the center. Jog. All right, let me find my pattern here. Here we go. Staying tall. Now let's go quick to a run. So kind of keep the hips stable this time. Again, breathing as we need to. And let's take it to a jog or a walk. Still moving our arms though. As with any cardio exercise, we don't want to just stop. We want to slow it down first. So let's take it to another run. Feel those sit bones in the chair. And a walk or jog. Let's take it to the jumping jacks really fast. Oh. 2 more. Slow it down. We're going to speed it up again for 8. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slow it down for 4. This is it. Just these 4. And walk. So while we're still doing this movement again, let's check in with our breath. How's it feeling compared to when we did our breath at the beginning? I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it. So let's do another running interval again. Here we go. Run. So we're getting those arms pumping, keeping our chest up, shoulders relaxed as much as possible. Walk. We're going to do one more run. Maybe. All right, let's do it. Remember, arms. And walk. So let's take our arms down like we are walking. Big swing. We're going to go back to some core work. Not that we haven't been working our core this whole time. One thing about using the chair, we're working our core the whole time. Whew. All right, so let's take it back to this pelvic tilts. This time we're going to take our arms up We're going to add a little open and close of our hands. We can even add a little shoulder rotation. So if we're opening as we go down, let's try to switch that. Down as the fist, up. Okay. A little different. Now switch it again. Open, close. I know, I can't do it either. Oh. Now let's just go back to a walk. Now let's keep our arms down for this one. Notice how this adds a little more work across the rib cage as our arms are longer. And let's go back to that side to side. We're going to add bicep curls. Hold the hips steady, just the arms, and go crazy, really fast here. Palms up for now. And then we'll take it back to the walk. Feel how your hands feel and arms. Let's stop the hips. Take the hands, palms down this time. Really fast. So getting some cardio and some muscle work, so to speak. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling that. Let's come up tall. Pelvic tilts again. This time add some shoulder rotation this way. We're going to start to cool it down. So take the hands out, just the pelvic tilts. We are going to do a little bit of stretching, but there will be some links to some videos for deeper stretches if you want that. We'll take the legs wide, take it side to side. So we're just going to reverse what we did in our warm-up, so to speak. Well, maybe we're doing it in the same order, but anyway. This way, we're going to start to bring our heart rate down. Let's slow this down a little bit. Now let's bring this up. We're going to lift up. Take a little twist. Lift up. Take a little twist. Still breathing through our mouth if we need to. I know I do. So let's do this a couple more times on each side. We're going to see if we can coordinate it with our breath here. Inhale up, exhale down and hold, breathing. And then we'll do an inhale in the center, exhale, hold, and breathe. Let's bring it back, legs wide again. And open up here. So let's take a look over one shoulder and the other. And we're going to bring this together. And we're going to take a side bend here. So push down, forehand in the thigh, pushing this sit bone into the chair. And let's switch sides. We're going to lift up, reach back, open up our chest. Let's do a check-in with our breath. And for a quick moment, do that pulse check again. Here, here, we even have our temple. Or you can probably feel it over your heart at this point too. So if you want to do that, take a pulse check, breathing check. Still a little elevated from where we were at the beginning. A little bit. So let's open up our chest again. Give our lungs a little room here. This is also stretching out our chest and front body from all those crunches that we did. Let's push down and drop one ear. Rotate our wrists. So we will have worked our whole upper body. Let's come back to the center. Coming forward, give ourselves a big hug. Now let's lift up. We're going to take our twist and hold a little bit longer this time, so breathe. Let's take it to the other side. Again, breathe any way that you need to. Let's release, come back to the center. And one more time, just check in with our breath. Hopefully our heart rate has come down some. Since we've been sitting, we're probably okay, but if you want to get up and walk around a little bit, that might be a good idea. And again, let me know in the comments, if you're on your phone or computer, leave me some comments. Let me know what you thought of just an all upper body cardio, or a cardio in the chair. All right, and check those links, and I'll catch you next time.